أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا صدق الله العلي العظيم. Second year class, cartilage. What is cartilage? What is the use of the cartilage in our body? What is the structure of cartilage? What is the composition of the cartilage? How cartilage protect over trachea? How cartilage is able to move over backbone? Why there is need of cartilage? Even very hard structure like bones were present in our body. What is the name of liquid of cartilage? When cartilage will not be present, our body will suffer which type of problems? And what is difference between bone and cartilage? These are the discussions we are going to do in lecture number 25, and I will tell you the cavities inside cartilage. Just see the structure of cartilage and the cavities in the cartilage. You just see these cavities in the cartilage. They are called lacunae. Lacunae, lacunae. These are called as lacunae, cavities, lacunae. So these cavities consist of the matrix liquid type structure. This liquid, due to this liquid, cartilage is soft. Question: why the cartilage is soft? The cartilage is soft due to this liquid which is present. This liquid is called the matrix because it is composed of many chemicals, and they will protect our body, but in soft way, because cartilage has two objectives: to protect also and to move also. If that will be hard, how it will move over backbone, how it will move over neck, how it will protect trachea, how it will present in the ear, how you will twist your ear, how it will make the trachea in the nose, how your nose look like very beautiful. These liquids which are present, they actually main thing which is but they are not the main things. I am telling you the most important thing in the cartilage. Of course, living cells of the cartilage exact the clear-cut difference between bone and the cartilage. That is the chondrocytes. Chondrocytes, chondrocytes. Chondrocytes visible to you? Yes, you are right. You judged right. Chond, chondrocytes. Chondrocyte, living cells of the cartilage are called as a chondrocytes, and these are the living cells. These are the living cells. Where these living cells are present? These living cells are present in the matrix. Where the matrix is present? The matrix is present in the cartilage. What is the cartilage? Cartilage is the part of skeletal system. Why cartilage is necessary? Because it is a soft structure, it is a soft skeleton. The areas of the body like ear, like nose, like trachea, like your limbs, if you want soft structure, you want locomotion also, you want little movement also, you need cartilage. Bone will not be able to move in such positions, especially the positions which are the joints. For example, you see the joints. This is one bone, humerus. This is another bone, radius ulna. Do you think this bone will be able to move if these both bones are attached with each other? They will not be attached with each other. They will leave little gap. One point they will leave little gap. This will be the gap, here will be the gap, and of course the gap will be present, but before the gap, the end of the bone will consist of cartilage. I make once again, this is humerus, this is the end of the humerus is the cartilage, and then gap, and then the two bones, radius ulna, and then their end also consists of cartilage. So cartilage is present at the end of the bone. Why? Because you want movement of the bones. This bone was move here and then move here. So this area must be flexible. When it will be flexible? When cartilage is soft. When cartilage is soft, due to the lacunae. What is the lacunae? That is the matrix, that is the cavity which consists of the matrix. Living cell of the cartilage. What is the difference between the bone and the cartilage? The cells in the bones are 4: osteocyte, osteoclast, osteoblast, osteostem. I told you, but I told you function in the last lectures. Mature bone cell name osteocyte. The cell which will break, which dissolve the bone cells during the fracture. What will be the name of the cell? Osteoclast. Which bone cell will form the new bone cells during the fracture side, even during the development of the children, and that bone cell will be called as osteoblast will form. So my sons, if you will see this structure of the cartilage, the outer covering, perichondrium, perichondrium, perichondrium. These are the outer covering. What was the outer covering of the bone? The compact bone. What was the inner part of the bone? Spongy bone. Why compact bone is important? Why compact bone is important? It gives the protection to the skeletal system. Why your body is hard? Due to compact bone. Bones have how many functions? 2 major functions. One is the protection. Which part of the bone is important to give the protection to the body? Compact bone. Why the compact bone is very important? Compact bone is important because it consists of a chemical compound. You know that chemical compound, of course, calcium phosphate. That is the chemical which is found in the bone. Calcium phosphate, which will give strength to the bone. The inner side of the bone consists of which structure? Spongy bone. Why the spongy bone is very important for our body? Because it consists of 2 cells. Name 2 cells present in the spongy bone. The bone marrows, the red bone marrows, the yellow bone marrows. They will form the red blood cell and white blood cells, and these cells will transport the oxygen and immunity system in our body. What is the cartilage? The cavities in the cartilage is the lacunae. Why there is importance of the lacunae? Because the lacunae consist of significant cells of the cartilage. Chondrocytes, the living cell of the cartilage. Living cells of the cartilage. Name the living cells of the cartilage. Chondrocytes. Spelling of the chondrocytes. Don't see the clip. Close your eye and speak the spelling of the chondrocyte. Chondrocytes. Living cells of the bone. Osteocyte, osteoclast, osteoblast, osteostem. So these are the differences between the bone and the cartilage. Where the cartilage is present. Cartilage is present in the ear. Cartilage is present in the nose. Cartilage is present in the trachea. What is the major role of the cartilage in the body? Cartilage join the vertebrae. Where the vertebrae are situated? At the backbone, backside. Backside is called as dorsal side. Front side is called as ventral side. Upper side is called anterior side. Lower side is called as a posterior side. How many vertebrae are present in the human body? 33 vertebrae. How these cartilage becomes important between the in the vertebrae? Vertebrae are small bones, and these bones are not attached with each other. They are just separate bones. These bones are attached with the help of cartilage. These vertebrae attach with each other by cartilage. Why nature gave cartilage between the vertebrae? For the movement. If the movement of the backbone will not occur, what the human will look like? Human will be a straight machine. He will not be able to bend. We will be like a robot. Did you see the robot standing in one position? There are some robots who are flexible also, but you may not imagine that robots will work like human beings, because your backbone is a super machine. You can bend. We will not be able to offer prey. So we must be thankful to Allah Ta'ala that our backbone can move. Now backbone mean our vertebral columns, vertebrae, 33 vertebrae has the gaps. Those gaps consist of soft skeleton cartilage, which consists of cavity, lacunae, and cavity consists of living cells, chondrocytes, and perichondrium is the outermost covering of the cartilage. Perichondrium. What is the outermost part of the bone? compact bone. I will not leave previous information. You have to recall, otherwise there is no any other waste, gentlemen. Skeletal system equal to fill in the blank plus fill in the blank. Bone plus cartilage equal to skeletal system. What is the outermost covering of the cartilage? The perichondrium. What is the matrix? The liquid which is present in the cavities of the cartilage is called as a matrix. What is the name of the liquid? What is the name of the liquid? Matrix is the name of the liquid. What is the lacunae? Are the cavities in which matrix is present? In which the matrix is present. So, gentlemen, if you will see these structures, you will be able to know osteocyte. What is the function of osteocyte? The matured bone cells are called as, matured bone cell is called as osteocytes. Matured bone cell is called as osteocytes. Similarly, the matured bone cell, the cells which will dissolve. What is epiphysis? What is the epiphysis? The upper part of the forelimb. Forelimb is humerus radius ulna. Humerus radius ulna. This is forelimb. What are the name of the bones of the hind limbs? Means your legs, leg bones. The long bones of the leg. Long bones of the leg is femur. Lower two bones. These are actually one bone, but these two bones are combined with each other. Tibia, fibula. How you will judge between tibia and fibula? Tibia is small, fibula is large, and this is the cavity. What is the cavity? Why is the cavity? What is the name of the cavity? Synovial cavity. Synovial cavity. What is the fluid in the synovial cavity? Synovial joint. Synovial joint. Why the fluid is necessary in this cavity? Because the limbs can move up and down. You are able to locomote. You are able to locomote. How many synovial joints are there in your body? I told you knee joint, elbow joint, and they consist of the fluid. They consist of, what is the name of the membrane which surround that fluid due to which it is able to move? What is the name of the fluid in the membrane? Name the membrane. Synovial membrane. Synovial membrane. Why these names are important? Epiphyses and diaphysis. These are just outermost part of the humerus and the main shaft in which the compact bone, the spongy bones are present. We'll go back to the cartilage once again. This is the cartilage structure. The difference between the cartilage and the bone is very important. Densely packed osteocyte, osteoclast, why the cells are densely packed in the bone? The reason why the cells are densely packed in the bones, the reason, what is the reason? Reason is that because bone has to be a very tough and the hard skeletal system of the body. If our body is protected, if you are beating each other from the backside, you know your heart will not be injured. Reason because your backbone means your backbone is scapula. Your backbone is scapula. Scapula. I am going to teach you scapula. Just hold on. I will name all bones. I will show the structure, skeletal system of human body. I will name all bones. Scapula. You are beating your friend from backside by joke. What will happen? He will not be injured. The awaz will come. Sound will come. Oh, I used Urdu word just because you are able to understand. A very tough awaz will come. Sound will come. And then you will feel my friend will be injured, but your friend will not be injured. Your friend will be happy. Reason because your sound of the scapula you listen. Sound of the scapula, osteoblast, osteocyte, osteoclast. These are the cells of the bones. And what is the problem? Blood vessels. Achha, this is important difference. I think this is the difference which will tell us the importance of the bone more than the cartilage, because in the bones, if you see, inside the bones the blood vessels are present. What is the point I wanted to show? Inside the bones, blood vessels are present. Inside the bones, blood vessels are present. Question, sir, why inside the bone the blood vessels are present? Reason, because bone is a tough structure. Bone is doing a lot of metabolism in the body. I show two parts of the bone, compact bone, spongy bone. In the spongy bone, lot of chemical reaction, the metabolism taking place. When metabolism will take place, anabolism, catabolism, calcium metabolism, sodium metabolism, and other metabolism will take place. Red blood cell will be formed. Red blood cell iron metabolism will take place, because hemoglobin consists of iron, because red blood cell has to be formed. White blood cells will form. Red blood cells will form. All type of maximum metabolism take place after liver. Maximum metabolism take place in the spongy part of the bone, and outer part is the calcium phosphate. These cells, if lot of activities are going on, Who will provide energy? You tell me. Who will provide energy to the bone? Who will provide energy to the bone? If you are telling why the blood vessels are present in the bone, and blood vessels are present in which cell? Blood vessels are present in the bone. The blood vessels are absent in the cartilage. Why the blood vessels are present in the bone? The reason is that because the blood vessels consist of osteoclast, osteoblast, and the cells and the minerals metabolism taking place, especially in the spongy part of the bone. In the spongy part of the bone, these chemical reactions which are taking place inside the spongy bone, these chemical reactions taking place inside the spongy bone, the blood has to supply oxygen. The blood has to supply oxygen. Blood will not supply the oxygen. How the energy will be produced? What is the usage of the blood? Blood supply energy, ATP molecules, and the blood will supply the food. Those food metabolism will take place inside the. So I tell you, this is a spongy bone. This is a spongy bone, and this is a compact bone, and the metabolism taking place. And this metabolism is a metabolism means due to this metabolism two important cells will be formed: red blood cells, white blood cells. I am naming these two cells again and again because these two cell homeostasis. One word you studied, homeostasis. Mineral homeostasis take place in the spongy part of the bone. These mineral homeostasis, that mineral mean chemicals which are calcium, which are iron, calcium, potassium, their concentration will be balanced inside spongy bone, and their concentration will be balanced here. It means that blood vessel must be present here, so that blood will be supplying the oxygen and the food to the tissues of the spongy bone. So due to which this chemical reaction in metabolism will take place, and other factors which I just wanted to share, students. The reason is that in the cartilage very soft structure is there, much soft structure is there in the cartilage, much soft structure is there. Very less number of the cells are there. How many number of the cells are present in the cartilage? How many number of the cells are present in the cartilage? How many number of the cells are present in the cartilage? Only one living cell is present in the cartilage. What is that? Cartilage. Cartilage structure I show you. Look here. I will make the cartilage structure so to clarify. Look here. This is the structure of cartilage. For example, this is outermost covering, perichondrium, of course, and small cavities. These are the small cavities. These cavities are called lacunae. Lacunae consist of the cells, these small cells inside the cavity. These living cells are called as chondrocytes. So chondrocytes are present in the lacunae, and these chondrocytes are the living cells. These living cells are present in the cavities, and the cavities consist of the chondrocytes. And of course, cartilage provide soft movement and soft protection, not the hard protection. Less number of the structure is present, no calcium phosphate present, no need of the blood vessel. So I hope you understood my lecture number 25. I hope this lecture will work for you, because cartilage and the bone difference will tell you the exact nature of skeletal system which is found in the human body.